my Mass Effect shirt on.
Well, we need to start selling because these shirts that we get are usually so large.
Yeah.
We could start selling them at xlliving.com, which is a site that we found recently, and it's basically a number of, they just have items for what it says, extra large living. So some of these items could, include, it's basically a toilet paper wand. So when you need to wipe and you can't reach, you can use the wand. They have like a toenail clipper attached to like a 3-foot rod and with the spring thing.
You're not kidding.
No, I'm serious.
This
These are all
legit.
products on the site. It was pretty amazing. It was like a look into another world seeing this stuff. There's like these slings so that when you want to get yourself in bed or something, you put under your foot and then you raise your legs up and then adjust them. And then they
This
had
is like all the humans in WALL-E.
It is,
WALL-E,
yeah.
yeah.
And they had like the clothing, and they had this like one. It was like it's basically a hospital gown with floral print, and it was 10XL. And we called that a floral shame tarp. But they also sell coat hangers. So the coat hangers can hold 100 pounds. So I was thinking, like, what article of clothing? I mean, you've got to have like a topsail hanging in your closet to get to 100 pounds, no matter how much material we're talking about, man. But yeah, that site's it's an interesting thing to look at. Especially there's like a recall page, and they list the items they recalled. And they had like the sturdy hammock. And basically, if you read the product description, it's more or less constructed with like the cables that hold up the Golden Gate Bridge. It somehow fucking broke. We were saying like there's like product recommendations. It's like, dude, if that thing didn't work for you, there's only 2 options. Like you convince Yoda to force lift you into bed, or like you find like your own like Greek Titan like Atlas or something.
Now, we know we probably have some heavy-set listeners, and it's not you we're making fun of.
I know. Like, I feel bad about that because I did have someone PM me who's, one of our heavier. Look at the sudden change. I'm all talking about Golden Gate cables. I'm like, one of our heavier listeners. But I did feel bad. Because as soon as you personalize, I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. Like, I have nothing against you. And he's like, I don't hate you. I don't dislike you or anything. But it's like, in principle, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe it's just childish, but it's funny, like, to me on some level when I think of, like, that someone has to use, like, a 5-foot rod to cut their toenails.
Well, as long as they aren't using, like, those scissors we saw on there that have, like, the springs so that you don't even have to put any effort into actually using scissors.
Yeah. That's kind of the stuff worth laughing on the site, because the descriptions, too, it's saying, like, it's like... save unnecessary, like don't waste energy unnecessarily, and it's like scissors that basically cut themselves.
See, that sounds right out of WALL-E.
Probably the worst product in there are these like plastic posts that you put in if you're on an airline flight. You put them in the seat so that the person in front of you can't recline. It like blocks their chair from reclining, and it's like talking all about like, stop these people from taking your room and stuff. And it's like, well, like, if they paid for a seat and they want to, like, sleep or something, like, God, imagine you're flying, like, Tokyo or something, and, like, you just want to lay back.
You don't want them to put the seat back because you're too fat?
Because, you don't have
space.
Wow.
So some of those products there, man, that was definitely...
Yeah, I think the product's like, what is it? It's like a rod so that you can reach your toenails? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, it's toenail clippers on the end of, like, a mechanism on an extending arm with a handle, and it's about 3 or 4
that shouldn't just be telling you something when you need to buy that?
Well, any
Instead
of that
of buying
stuff
that,
should. They have
just, like, get on the treadmill?
They have things like if you don't want to get up to go to the bathroom because it takes so much work. They have like 5 products just to help you get out of bed, and there's like these things to put your socks on, and then like a shoehorn attached to a 4-foot rod. I swear you need a golf bag to carry this shit around because everything's got a rod attached to it.
But you can't carry a golf bag.
But they've got like a thing that you put up. They have a male and a female version, and if you don't want to get up to go to the bathroom, you just you put it down in the zone and kind of let it rip.
This makes me sad. I mean, I'm sure there's like
the mic's
folks with
out.
medical conditions that I know. Is that my mic crapping out?
I actually think
it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so most of the shirts we get actually fall into that category. I actually find that amusing. The smallest gaming shirt you ever see is a large. They just like know their demographic.
I saw an XL women's shirt one time that almost fit like a normal, like one of us. And I don't mean normal. I just mean a average sized person.
Well, it's kind of, I think it just in general, like Tina, remember we got these new track jackets for the staff, and Tina, our new community manager, ordered like an extra small or something, and it still looked like she was wearing like a fucking pillowcase or something.
Let's hope she doesn't listen to that.
She's small, but yeah.
Patina barely breaks 100 pounds, man. She makes Ryan look like a giant.
She does.
Patina, that's a good nickname.
Yeah. What size one-up track jacket did you get, Ryan?
Small,
I think.
Small? Does it fit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you wear
I can't talk
do you wear
shit.
it at
I had
home?
to get an extra large.
I don't.
Do you wear it at all?
I did once or twice.
Well, it's white with like powder blue stripes on it. Something about it. Like, Jeff, how did you feel?
I didn't feel comfortable in it. No.
When I saw
how did you talk when you were wearing it?
Oh, I think I did this voice. I think it was that.
I remember we were all sitting
Sean, we really need to try to get more clicks on the website. We really need more page views. That's what I was doing. Yeah.
I remember I saw Ryan wearing it in the conference room, and I just remember thinking, like, if I was in LA and I saw Ryan on a bus wearing that, I would just want to fucking rob Ryan as soon as I saw some tiny white dude wearing that fucking thing with powder blue stripes. I'd just be like, that fool's got money.